What a shit strat.
What happened in that run there? When did I die? Was my bouncing on the block like... Did I hit him instead of bouncing on him? I've already forgotten. Yeah, most of the time people aren't like trying to I killed the shell with fire. Yeah, I did. That's not what I meant. Most of the time it's not people trying to deceive the mods, it's more people being thick and submitting wrong or something. It had to be said. Not with 2 C's. Thick as in stupid. Dense. I don't know whether or not I grabbed right and run as I came out of the pipe there, or if I was standing there for a second or two, because I looked away. Okay. One other thing that I'm trying to do now, which is probably what screwed me up a little bit in the last run, or rather not doing it is what screwed me up, is I'm trying to avoid looking at other stuff during levels. It sounds obvious, but a lot of levels, there's at least parts of it where you can do it fairly reliably while not looking at the screen. And so I'll read chat or something like that. I'm trying to stop doing that now. How bad can a time loss be due to doors? It depends on how badly you miss the door. Can be anything from... I was going to say a frame, but I guess it would take longer than that to turn around. But, you know, anything from a fraction of a second to the heat death of the universe. I don't know. Hey, I remembered to use the up button this time. Not that time, apparently. For the majority of stuff, I probably use the same or similar strats. I just die less. And if I screw something up, I know better how to recover quickly. Or rather, how to minimize time loss. So that my first runs were multiple hours. Now I would quit forever if that happened. Yeah, the majority of it is just less deaths and better management of backups. I like getting 58s in DS1 there, and it's not too uncommon that I do. But I think 56 is my average, and that's probably like a good target time for that level. 57 is basically you did 58 stuff, but went slow at the end. 56 is minor mistake. Why does my nose always itch like crazy when I'm speedrunning? Such a weird thing. Ugh. Almost went into the Star Warp there, I think. Slow transition from mashing to up. Or mashing A and B to up. Whoa, that wasn't supposed to be a jump, but whatever. Yeah. Just playing the game as much as people do when speedrunning it, you're bound to get better at it. To a point. Okay. Saved that a bit there. That was sketch. If ever you do a cape pump up the side of a pipe, make sure to tap forwards at the peak. Because you should still be able to save it. My coins are gonna be nice when I hit the gold tape. Yeah. Best and worst exit as a speedrunner? Oh, it depends on what you mean. You could argue that, like, YI2 is the best exit because you're always gonna get the same time. Stuff like that. Yeah, minus the frames from getting 61 or whatever, but, you know, it's a reliable exit. I don't know, personally my favorite level is probably Choco Fort. Or at least it's one of them. Worst level for me is potentially Bowser's Castle. I suck at the Bowser fight even though I shouldn't. Or at least I'm way less consistent than I should be. But that's just me personally. As a speedrunner, Bowser should be fine. Oh my god, again? Need to work on that. I did actually practice more a little bit today. I don't know why, because it's not usually a problem, but... Oh, it was the spring toss I screwed up a couple times last time. In that case, yeah, it'd be like World 1 stuff. Oh. And worst would be something in late game, like Larry's Castle is probably like the worst level, because Magikoopa sucks. And you can't control Magikoopa as well in that level as you can in Castle 3. Or you could say like FY2, because it's relatively late game, and if you just get bad luck, it can screw your run. Okay, better. Wow. Okay. Wasn't sure if I'd have an alright subpixel there, but I got through. Which wings? VD1 wings? All cases? Well, VD1 wings saves much more time than clips, so, you know, missing that would be worse. Missing clip is annoying, but at least it's, you know, luck-based. There are some luck-based stuff for wings, but it's more skill than clips are. And then when it comes to wings in like Special World and that, I pretty much just take it when I can get them. Missing FY2 clip is the worst though, because then you have to, or like clipping back in bounds, because then you have to swim through FY2 normally. And barely anyone knows how to do that fast. And I'd argue it's not really worth learning for the amount of times that you do have to do it. Because you'd also want to keep it fresh in your mind. If you're gonna learn it at all, you might, you know, you want to stay, you don't want it getting rusty, because otherwise what's the point in learning it? It's always interesting to see it done well, but for most people, it would just be like a reset or something. Closed corners? What does that mean? Alright, we're back to VD3. I still don't know what you mean. You mean like getting kicked out? Probably could have gone for Blarg skipping that. The raft was definitely far bright enough. But I didn't feel like it, especially considering I'd just lost a run in VD3. I say lost, it was never really a run to begin with that one, but... VD3 is what buried it. Good lord. Okay, I'm not doing that anymore. I usually dive, like, slide into the door, just as for swag, really. But yeah. If ever you're doing something which is purely swag, and then it makes you lose time in a run even once, don't do it anymore. Not worth it. Where am I gonna be out of this? Ooh! Oh, I'm against average though, aren't I? Where am I against my... Oh, no idea. Well, I was ahead out of World 2. And yeah, I screwed up VD1 in my EB, so I'll be ahead still. It's been a while since I've been sub 10 seconds plus on my best out of World 3. No idea if my pink has raft skip or not, but can be improved anyway. I shouldn't compare against this run actually, because this run was a 95 exit run. I'm gonna compare against average. Oh, I still have Yoshi. Whoa, I did a cape pump. Why didn't you cape pump? That's annoying. Alright, thanks for the good luck, Gimbo. See you around. Jesus Christ, I thought for a second that I was going right, and I was like, wait a minute, but I've already got this path. Then I remembered that the secret exit makes you go down. Well, isn't this brilliant? I've got a goddamn nosebleed. Not now, buddy. I'm trying to speedrun the game. I don't have any tissues in my room either. Oh, looks like there's some in my bin. I used to get nosebleeds very easily as a child. Like, you would barely have to do anything and I would get one. Like, just give me a light tap. Luckily these days, that's not the case anymore. But they do stop fairly easily now. I'm not sure this one is that. God damn. Can I get up, please? I'll take 64. I usually get worse, so... I love when my zip is 1 block long. That was sarcasm. I don't. Can I get some time taken off my run at the end for bleeding out during it? I'd take off 5 minutes or something. Whoops. Sorry. Nice. Not nice. That reminds me I need to practice tubular wings. I always forget to practice special world stuff, or like early special world stuff. These days I only practice the boss kills. Or at least I practice the boss kills way more than I practice special wings. Speaking of boss kills, I didn't practice it today, so let's see how these go. Not the best. I think I jumped like way late, so I was too far right and up when I got the double time. Okay, got one at least. 78. Not too bad. So no tubular wings and screwed up arc, but got GBK. Average special. That's assuming nothing goes wrong from here on out. That was very close to the edge. I always dive bomb there because that way, you know, you can get down to the pipe quickly, but also if you get hit by the hammer, you'll cape cancel instead of getting hit. Jeez, why does it take so long? I'm the world's best at holding right for 5 frames. I swear to God. I'm so much better at telling flight speed than I am adjusting it. And I'm not even that great at telling flight speed. In the majority of levels, anyway. There's some where it's really easy, like in the ghost houses, because them ghost house blocks seem to jitter way more. Obviously it's the same, but it's way more noticeable. Perhaps just because they are just squares. I think that's 49, but with my luck I'd only change down, not up. Oh, maybe it was 50 though. No. I only got it late anyway. Best possible time still 124 out of Special World. That's... I mean, I'm not getting it, but nice to see. Hopefully it'll still be the same out of Ludwig. I'm going. Thinking about this segment, VS1 is something that I probably under-practice. But I'm not there yet, so... Also, average segment time 15 minutes. I usually lose like 40-ish. 40 to 50 seconds in this segment. That's kind of yikes. I'm considering doing what a C does and adding a re-enter Vanilla Dome split. But I don't know if it's worth it. Oog. I really couldn't tell what my fly speed was there. It was like... I don't know. It looked like it was jittering a lot, but then I was also like, am I seeing jitter here, or am I imagining it? Oh no. He didn't get in. Oh, 18, nice. But okay, that was a high 9, but I always lose again second in that room. I need to retake a look at a video, see what I am doing wrong. I'm not sure where is best to like get out of flight and regain P-speed. Why did I not pipe fly? Yump though. Nice. I'm much better with the normal exit in the second room. Don't have to think, you just fly. Just keep it the whole way. I had a feeling that was gonna happen. I'm much better at the second room, he says. What? Oh. That should never happen. Not there anyway. Not many places that you can not lose a ton of time and have that one up. I guess it changes depending on whether you get bonus stars, but if you don't get any, you never really want to end on a 0-0. Such an odd feature. Oh, corner clip. That was fast. I mean, I didn't have to jump and then jump back up again. I mean, not as fast as red block thing, but next best. I remembered the exit. My worries were for nothing. That was as well as I could ask for it to go. I never really get the kind of nerves that you get when you're on a good run. Nerves is probably the wrong word, but like that feeling of I really don't want to fuck up this run. I only really get once I'm in forest. And only once stuff starts going wrong in forest. If stuff goes fine, I only really get it, like, towards the end of Roy. Or once I'm in Chocolate Island. And even then, you've still got, like, another 2 worlds to go. I think my Wendy... Huh. I was gonna say I think my Wendy average is pretty good, but apparently I lose like half a minute on average. Well, that sucks. Improving all these averages in this one, though. It'd be cool to see my average drop. Voice. I despawned the Reznor. Kind of a safe Reznor, but not too slow. Yeah, it looks like at least so far I'm not losing a ton of time this segment. Now, I'm not gonna go for Pipefly this run, just in case. I go for it in pretty much every run, but since this is probably the best run I've been on in a while, not worth. I never really mess it up either. Like, I think I've only ever gotten hit doing it once, and that was when I was first learning it. Still not worth it though. Cause what if? I'd do that though. You know what? This just happens to be my muscle memory, apparently. I just start lining up for it. No worries. I spent like the whole level talking about how I wasn't going to do that. And then I do anyway. I guess I figured if I try and switch stuff up, I'm more likely to make mistakes than just doing what I usually do. Oh no, I'm a clown. I should practice this level more than I do as well. Scary. Because of course. I guess I'll just get the roulette block thing. Where am I against my PB? A minute. That's nice. And yeah, still 124 best possible time out of Ludwig. I think I might hide my timer for the rest of this run. I'll do it once I'm out of FY1 or in the fanfare. Not too big of a time loss. Thanks to my good friend Blue Shell there. Okay, I'm gonna get Discord so that I'm not looking at OBS, and I'm gonna drop my splits below the screen so that I can't look at those. Because I don't want to think about it. That's a good start, though. Get the key, home. Oh, get the key. Easiest door in the game. That's a sigh of relief. Double first try clips. That's a potentially big time sink behind us now. $62. Discord probably isn't the best thing to have up instead of OBS. That's all that, yeah, that's the only other thing I have on that screen. I guess I could just put my desktop there. Not looking at anything. Maybe I should just open a server that's inactive. Nothing interesting going on. My live split's busted, why? Not running? Crap. I have to have it visible on the screen for it to run? I dropped it off below the screen halfway. Thanks for pointing that out. Also, hi camera. I dropped it halfway off the screen so that I couldn't see the time. I didn't know that that breaks it, apparently. I guess it makes sense, in a way. Maybe if stuff's off the bottom of the screen, it doesn't bother updating. I don't know exactly how stuff works in that regard. I've been kind of sucking at this room lately, and I practiced it a bunch today, and it went beautifully. That's an annoying resonant pattern there. Amazing what a bit of practice can do. But yeah, Cameron, considering my PB on these splits is only about 6 seconds behind my actual PB, and my late game sucks. Oh crap. This is nice to see on the out of Ludwig. Oh crap. Oh crap. This isn't nice to see. I guess FY2 cape. Oh well, that's like the first mistake in Forest, really, I think. Double first try clips. I don't know. I was thinking about other stuff. I think I was thinking of... I don't know. I didn't do the thing I said I was gonna do. Good job I know this level no cape. Okay. Also kind of a good job that happened, because that was a quick thing to get out of here, because I realized that I was gonna end up walking down to Roy, which is a long overworld path. That's annoying though. And I was potentially going to lose fire at the end because it's not exactly the easiest. Oh, come on. Not exactly the easiest, ending. Gonna be losing a fair bit of time in this segment now, though. Looking at my vest. Although that was to a 124 something, so... Come on. Yeah, half a goddamn minute, all at the end. Whatever. It's fine. Still got like a minute and a half to, exactly a minute and a half to play with. Can I just avoid losing that much in the last 3 segments? Basically just get less than half a minute lost in each segment. That was nearly scary. I should practice this level as well, I hate it. What am I doing? Okay, it's fine. Hey, Mike. I hope so. All of that time loss in Forest was pretty much because of one level. But whatever, we're past it now. That would have been better if I didn't tap. I don't know what happened there. I cape pumped, but like... I don't know. Did I just bounce on a guy? High on the 76. I made hella sure to enter that on 49 instead of 50 there. There's a little trick for screwing up that level, just spin fly. Another trick is don't screw up the level. Let's try that one out. Me jerking my head there in reaction to a missed cape pump almost made me miss a cape pump. Not entirely sure what happened there, but it looked something akin to a thirsty, but I'm not sure that I don't think that's what it was. Up at the top. And so then I didn't get P-speed back. Didn't lose too much time there. Gross. Why did I do that? At least he's at the start. The other day I was messing about doing, trying to remember how to get P-Speed off of the second thing there. Screwed up my muscle memory, apparently. Like I said, at least it was at the start. And that's why I do that strat. You can bonk and still get flight. God, I thought I was going into the side of her then. Still got a minute to play with. I don't want to play with it though. I'm gonna go do slightly more safe strats in Valley of Bowser than I go for in general runs. I know Doorfly in the Ghost House, stuff like that. Damn, I probably should have got that cape instead of the one in Wendy. Slow. Okay, the Boo Clan looks normal. So that felt like a really slow kick-off of Yoshi though. Nice booing. Got a million in the bowling room? I usually get it like a few levels earlier, that's odd. Look good, I guess. Was that guy facing right when he first came on screen? Or falling or something? Something knocked up. Sour? Not sour, double tongue. Go away, Discord. turned around, I went back right way early there, so I had to do a wiggle. Pretty much is. It's probably the hardest easy trick. Also, forgive me if I don't read chat as often as I usually do, but I want this run to finish without dying. Probably should. Yeah, I'm just gonna close chat. But also, I backed that up way better than I usually would have. And that's not as big of a time loss as it can feel, because you can just get him back easily in this level. God, I don't know what... I couldn't remember what my... where to look for my visual cue. I have a visual cue for when to stick his tongue out in the background there. I usually eat that rock on the tongue's way back into Yoshi's mouth. Luckily, it's not hard to wing it. You just eat as you go to it. Alright. Dear Magic Cooper, let me off just this once, right? And stay out of my way. Dear Magic Cooper, thank you. That was kind of weird, but... Three remaining. Backed that up better than I usually would have as well. Didn't go for it. Would have been kind of stupid to go for that, but also probably should take the end. No, not take it safe, but just make sure I don't crush myself. Hey Sush. I have chat closed, but I only saw that message because I get a notification when people say my name. Not gonna risk it for a little bit of P-speed at the end. Just the cycle skip's good enough for now. Watch this run be a 128. Now is the point where I remember that I've forgotten to practice the Bowser fight for a good few days. Oh, come on. Then he's gonna throw that one off screen as well. Oh, no. I'm thinking of something else. My reasoning here was, if you usually wait for him to throw an extra one in no cape, it was probably worth keeping another one for this. Balls are super slow. Okay, for the most part, my bounce is fine, it seems. That one hit I was a bit slow on, but not a big deal. I also suck at this hit. Never mind. I was expecting that to be a low 126. Fucking finally. Thanks for the GGs, everybody. Okay. Worst segment there in terms of compared to best is Forest. Most of the time loss in Forest was one level. Thanks, guys. It's about goddamn time. It's been like almost 2.5 years, and my PB's not even good. Answer your call. Oh crap. Howdy.
Zan, let's fucking go, dude. You can do it. I'm so proud of you. This is your big day. I am so happy. You pulled the Brams. You PB'd by like a minute. You're a god. Goodbye.
See ya. I forgot to do class. Yeah, let's hope the next one comes sooner. I mean, for one, I'm obviously going to be sticking at 96 right now. Especially with the tournament and stuff coming up. Plus, I now have a stream schedule that I'm going to try and stick to, which means I'm going to be doing more runs. So, you know, let's try and keep this one within 6 months. I feel like that's not too unreasonable. I like how Yoshi's house doesn't have the fire in the credits. Aha! I knew it said Yoshi in Japanese somewhere on the thing. Pay mostly? In before 95? No. I would die. He says before checking. Gotta let the credits go though. I mean, it's not worth it at this point anyways. The one exit I missed in the weekly, I know I got. 2 years, 2 months, 20 days. Wow. I should have waited 2 days. Except no. Pugamanon? Gooska? I never noticed that that was called that. No, because 2 days is Wednesday and that's not... Yeah. I'm less fired up than I should be. Hey, Scott. Hell yeah! Goodbye. Real PBs on splits? The end. 95 exits. Let's go!